So let us start with the next question, that is on the page number 83. Dr. Abhinav Bharat started practicing of medical practitioner on 1st April 2019. So he has just started with his medical practice. He gives you the following receipts and payment account for the year ended 31st March 2020, and they have told you to prepare income and expenditure account for 31st March 2020. They have given us receipts and payment account of Dr. Abhinav Bharat. They have given us additional information as receipts in arrears are visits, fees, dispensary, outstanding expenses are rent and salaries, stock of drugs, and depreciate furniture and equipment. So this is what they have given us. So let us start by preparing our income and expenditure account and your balance sheet. So that's March 20. So I'll just make a change over here. So in the books of Dr. Abhinav Bharat, income and expenditure account and balance sheet. So let us start with our sums with our adjustment. So let us start with the adjustment. The first adjustment they have given you receipts in arrears. Receipts मतलब जो पैसा तुम लोग को आना बाकी है जो arrears में है. Visit fees and dispensaries. What they have told you, visit fees and dispensaries. So let us see on the receipt side. हमारे पास visit fees दिए हैं. कितने दिया है 10,000. So let us write on the income side. It's a income visit fees. डॉक्टर के लिए क्या होगा income visit fees. अच्छा, the amount of the visit fees that he got was 10,000, out of which they have told us कि there is 2,000 का visit fees in arrears. Arrears का मतलब क्या है, आना बाकी है, that means it is outstanding. Outstanding, 2,000 is outstanding. So in your outer column, the value will be 12,000. Okay, so outstanding visit fees are there. It is an income for us. So outstanding visit fees, okay, that is 2,000 rupees. That's an income for us. Similar way, they have told you again, there is a outstanding for your dispensary also. Receipts from dispensary. अभी वो डॉक्टर है तो वो डिस्पेंसरी में भी बैठा है, डिस्पेंसरी में से उसको 30,000 मिला है और 500 अभी भी आना बाकी है. So let us write by receipts from dispensary. Receipts from dispensary. Okay, amount is 30,000 that he has already received, and add outstanding is 500. So in your outer column, the value will be 30,500. Same way, outstanding dispensary. Okay, 500 rupees. ये दोनों भी लिख सकते हो एक साथ, आउटस्टैंडिंग लिख के नीचे विजिट फीस एंड बाद में रिसीट्स फ्रॉम डिस्पेंसरी करके लिख सकते हो. ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट आगे बढ़ते हैं. They have given you outstanding expenses for rent and salaries. So let us see first rent. Rent they have given you 6,000. So let us write to rent 6,000. Outstanding is 500. So add outstanding. This means this is a rent which is outstanding 6,500. It's an expense which are outstanding, which are payable in future. So outstanding. Okay. So outstanding rent 500. I'm writing directly in the outer column. Individual effects कर रहा हूँ मैं. And salaries are also there. So salaries कितने दिए हम लोग को 12,000. So I'll write over here to salaries. To salaries. Inner column 12,000. Add outstanding. Let us see what is the outstanding amount given to you. That's 1,000. So in your outer column, the value will be 13,000. Same way, second effect on the liability side. As you know, why we are going to write it on the liability side, as it is outstanding 1,000. You can write it in inner column, total in the outer column. It is okay anyway. Anyhow, you can do that. Okay. So the next adjustment is stock of drugs is 1,000. Stock of drugs मतलब at the end of the year उसके पास जो medicines है, drugs है, वो 1,000 रुपए के बच गए हैं. So that he can use it in the next year. So let us see what is the spending that he has done for the drugs. He has spent 7,000 rupees. From that, there is a stock left with us. Or you can see closing stock over here. 1,000. In your outer column, it will be 6,000. Now this stock, you can use it in future. You will get the services stock of drugs. 1,000 rupees. Stock of drugs के बाद last adjustment उन्होंने बोला है depreciate furniture and equipment. See, this is the business that he has just started. So he has purchased furniture, which is an asset for us, capital expenditure, 8,000. On that, they have told you less depreciation. There is a depreciation on furniture also and on equipment also. Furniture के ऊपर 8% है, equipment के ऊपर 500 है. It's 8% over here. So 8% कितना होता है? 8 8 64, 640. So minus करने के बाद you will get the amount as 7360. It's a depreciation, second effect on the asset side. As you know that what you write, नीचे दोनों भी है ना, तो दोनों का एक साथ लिखेंगे. Depreciation on furniture and equipment also. We have depreciation on equipment also. मैं इधर यहाँ पे okay, so 640 यहाँ पे है. Let us write our equipment. The value of equipment is 10,000, which is having depreciation of 500. So 9,500 in the outer column it will be, and here it will be 500. So your total will be 1140. Okay. So now we have completed with the adjustments. We will do the remaining posting. He has told us cash introduce. Cash introduce means he has started the business. So that will be our capital fund, opening capital fund, what we say. So that amounted to rupees 25,000. Okay. After that, visit fees we have done. We have done with receipts for dispensary. Then we are going to do sundry receipts. So by sundry receipts and the amount as 5,000. Sundry receipts amount as 5,000. Okay, now receipt side is clear. We'll come on to the payment side. We have done with the furniture, we have done with equipment, we have done with drugs, we have done with salary, we have done with rent also. So directly conveyance is 4,000. Conveyance amount is 4,000. After conveyance, they have told us stationery of 500. It's an expense, revenue expense. Every time you need expense, that is stationery of 500. Then electric charges of 5,000 to electric charges 5,000. Then what they have given you, journals that they need to record. Journals, the amount of journals are 500. Then they have told you drawings मतलब क्या? Of course, yes, he has made something. बाबा घर पे तो लेके जाना है ना उसको. So he is doing drawings of 15,000. So that I am reducing it. So his capital becomes 10,000. But I'll write it in inner column because he will get some surplus or deficit that we are going to consider it. ठीक है. उसके बाद balance carried down है, that is cash at bank or cash in hand. So I'll write only cash balance. We don't know whether it is a cash account or a bank account. 2,000. Okay. Now after that, the sum is clear. Let us go on to the closing part. Closing part में मैंने क्या बोला है तुम लोग को? We will see the total of credit side as well as debit side. 47,500 यहाँ पे है. यहाँ पे चेक करते हैं 36,440. इसका मतलब which side is greater? Your credit side is greater. 47,500. 47,500. Let us see what is the surplus with us. 47,500 minus 36,450. So 10,000. 10,860 is the surplus. What you will write over here? Do excess of income over expenditure that is surplus. Okay, that we say it as an surplus. So add surplus that will be 20,860. Now let us do the total of your balance sheet. $22,360. The sum is tally.